Ella, double at Beaudesert on Saturday. You must be tickled pink with how the stable's going at the moment.
Yeah, the stable's very consistent at the moment, and to get the double at Beaudesert last Saturday was a big plus to the team.
Azure Pride has been a really consistent horse. He doesn't win out of turn, but he was really dominant on Saturday. A sort of win that felt like it was coming for a while, that he was just going to explode and put a margin on a field.
Yeah, he actually, won very impressively. I thought he would be a very good chance on Saturday, and he actually won. Like he was, odds-on favourite. So he's a horse. He's consistent. He's got a little few tricks up there, and just to play around his head a little bit, and the true form comes out of him.
Flying Birds was successful first up. Never easy to win on a very heavy track first up. You were in the last race of the day, but it took off where it sort of finished last preparation. It had a good back end of last prep and has obviously come back in good order.
Yeah, he did. I gave him a little freshen up after he come from Sydney up to my stables. Gave him the 4 runs last prep, able to win one and a placing, and elected to tip him out because he was just a little bit over the top. He really thrived on that little freshen up out in the paddock. Come back this preparation, he was just, I can just see him improving in the stables and going to that race first up. 1100 on a heavy track as a big ass, and also doesn't really help the jockeys drop the whip at the top of the straight too, so made it a bit more difficult, so it's a bit more merit on that win than what it shows.
Yep, happy with where the numbers are at with the stable at the moment.
Yes, very, very happy. I've got 10 race horses and a couple of babies in work. This way wise, I can still able to have full control of the whole team and operation, how they're progressing, and not to lose too much control, not seeing what's happening on outside and, missing little important parts.
A valuable tool that you've got compared to a number of other stables is that you still ride your own work. You get the feel for them. You know when they're ready and when they're not.
Yes, it's big. My big asset is to able to get on top of them, do the last bit of gallop, or to see how fit that actual horse is. Where their ability is going to take them to, and it's a big asset too, because then this way wise, I can plan on where they're going to go in the next 2 or 3 runs, as well as just what's coming up in front of them.
A horse in the stable, Born to Be Alive, seems to pop up at huge odds, goes missing for a run and then lobs again at a big price. We're in a super race at Ipswich in a really strong race. Once again, it was a big price. Where will we see it next?
I actually gave him a little freshen up. He's out in the paddock right now after the Ipswich run. He's gone from a average horse to progressing into a nice little, up and coming horse for around the provincial circuit. So he was a big plus to my stable. Pretty much because me and my wife owns him. So when he lobs at these big odds, it's a big bonus.
A nomination for the Gold Coast Poly on Saturday. Johns Road, a newcomer to the stable, had a really good first up run here, running second. You've got it in 2 races here on Saturday.
Yeah, he's a new addition to the stable. Still trying to work him out as well and just get to know the horse better. He ran super over in a short course here over 1200. So I nommed him for the 1200 and also the 15. He's a big gangly horse. I prefer him to go over a bit further in distance-wise. Do get a little bit greedy because of the cuteness of the 1200. But, we're going to just accept to see which race pans out better for him, also barrier-wise and the depth of the field.
You look to have a good deal of success with these tried horses. It's a key element to find those horses and get sort of inside their head, change a few things up, and you've had good success by doing it.
Yeah, it's very fortunate. I do a lot of homework, studying all their replays, and I'm fortunate. I've got a lot of friends, jockeys that they're in the jockeys room, able to give them a text or a call to see what they think of the horse before I pursue to purchase them on the retry sales. Had a bit of success like recently with these lot of retry horses, and just about placing them properly and also doing the homework.
Keep up the success. Thanks, Al.
Thank you.